In 2008, the New Zealand police introduced the turban to its uniform. In 2020, it has introduced the hijab to its uniform. The hijab has been a subject of some very heated debates across the world. Leading European countries have banned its citizens from sporting the hijab in public. Which are these countries and why does New Zealand differ with them on this issue? Our next report examines.
Be able to identify the bodies as quickly as possible so that they can be released to the families and be laid to rest. But the Commissioner has stressed that he doesn't want to rush that process. It's important that people do the job.
March 2019, a white supremacist gunned down 50 people at 2 mosques in the city of Christchurch. The brutal attack shook New Zealand and the entire world. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern made it clear that her country's spirit of diversity and its secular values would not be shaken by the attack.
We, New Zealand, we were not a target because we are a safe harbour for those who hate. We were not chosen for this act of violence because we condone racism, because we're an enclave for extremism. We were chosen for the very fact that we are none of these things, because we represent diversity, kindness, compassion, a home for those who share our values, refuge for those who need it. And those values, I can assure you, will not and cannot be shaken by this attack.
The New Zealand police has now officially introduced hijab as a part of its uniform. Constable Zina Ali has become the first woman to sport a specially designed hijab with a full police uniform. A decision which 30-year-old Zina says will encourage other Muslim women to join the police force. The New Zealand police is winning praise for once again upholding diversity within its ranks. Yes, this is not the first time. In 2008, it had introduced the turban into its uniform. Constable Jagmohan Malhi became the first officer to wear it on duty. New Zealand is sending out a strong message, allowing all its citizens to fully embrace their religious identity. But globally, the policies on donning religious clothing, especially the hijab, differ starkly. France is home to the biggest Muslim population in Europe, but it was the first country to ban anyone from wearing the hijab. Forget police officials. In 2011, it passed a law which prohibited women from wearing a full-face veil in public. To this day, no French citizen is allowed to wear religious clothing or cover their face in public. In Austria, face veils have been banned since 2017. All Austrian citizens are required to show their facial features from chin to hairline. Failing to do so can lead to a fine of up to €150. In Denmark, full-face veils have been illegal since 2018. People who break the law face fines up to €135, which can increase for repeat offenders. In the Netherlands, the ban not only applies to veils and burqas, but also to full-face helmets and balaclavas. If you still decide to cover your face with a veil, you will be fined €150. Several other countries are wrestling with the issue of the hijab, a debate which has been reignited following New Zealand's decision. Bureau Report, WION World is One.